Hello, my beautiful followers and beings. Tonight's read is about the feminine collective. It feels like with all these retrogrades, the feminine collective, we are ready to jump forward. We are ready to timeline jump, basically. We don't want to, it's like we're seeing the retrogrades and all the past stuff and the mistakes and stuff from before. It is being brought to our attention that a lot of that design of our past has been due to inner child patterns, problems, traumas, and to a degree, not listening to our inner child. A lot of us have been a little bit too wishy-washy and trying to prioritize some inner child healing, which deep down is what makes our life better. It makes our relationships, our work, our friendships, all of those types of things. Anything that has to do with compatibility has to deal with the inner child. We can't be wishy-washy and look back and move forward, look back and move forward. We've got to sit and ground and give her the time and space and perceive what happened in the past, what we can change, and how we don't project that into the future. I do sense that a lot of us feminines are going to be going through a conscious clearing. I feel like we see the injustice that have happened to us in the past, and we're just not really ready to believe that it doesn't have anything to do with us. I think that's the inner child part. We've got to learn that everything that happens, the patterns that we hold, do take place within our dynamics. As we're clearing this, there's going to be some derailing, not derailing as in a bad way, but we have to dismantle some of the things that have derailed us in the past. We've got to make sure that we're coming to conclusions so that they don't repeat and come to explosive type of endings or circumstances and everything else. Because in this clearing that we're doing, take the time, speak with your inner child, find what you want to change. Don't get caught up in the it wasn't fair, it wasn't my fault, none of it was my fault. We have to find where we play a place in this retrograde, in the things of our past. But by doing this, we are literally setting ourselves up to get rid of those old patterns and then also ignite the world, what we collectively and individually feel is the world. The cards underneath it are talking about checking in with yourself. Check in with yourself. See what your body feels like when you're around people, when you're doing things. Make sure your inner child is not trying to tell you that there's strain, that there's a problem, or that she's trying to project a trauma. So we've got to make sure, engage with ourselves, give ourselves time to meditate, give ourselves time to do our journaling, our practices, and we need to listen to the inner child and those beliefs and see what needs to be delayered and let her know that was a lie we had been telling ourselves. This is not the truth, and we can't carry that as a truth anymore. We've got to be able to slow down while we're doing this conscious clearing, because if you're on autopilot, you're not going to get to the core root of what needs to be delayered. And it's time. And I want to read this one. It says, you're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready and it's time. And it goes right here with the world. I think that we're sitting on all these tools and all these things and expectations, and we want a timeline jump. This is the part. This is it. To get from here to here, we've got to listen to our inner child, not be wishy-washy with ourselves, hold space, adjust our way of thinking so that there doesn't need to be some climactic tower moment to clear the consciousness. We can do this within. The feminine is built to do these things spiritually, consciously, and throughout kind of her light body, where the masculines are going through it physically. They're physically putting in work. They're having to do it in the mental space, and we're doing it in a much higher sense. And so this is what we're going through, the conscious clearing, listening to our inner child, because this is what's waiting for us. So don't give up. Keep doing your practices. Keep holding space for yourself. Keep making sure you're not lying to yourself, because everything we want is on the other side of this clearing. So good luck, ladies.